everyone. Welcome to Unis Math Academy, where mathematics theory questions are being explained in details. Today is 18th November 2025. We'll be looking at 2025 WAEC theory questions. Question number 1. The question is, given that the universal set containing element x such that 1 is less than x less than 20, where x is an integer, p x such that x is a multiple of 3, q element x such that x is a prime number, where p and q are subsets of the universal set. We are now being asked to evaluate this. Now, firstly, we are going to list out the elements of the universal set and subsets. Universal set. We are given the elements in form of the roster form. We are going to change this from the roster form or the set builder form. We change it to the tabular form. We are looking at this x such that 1 less than x. It simply means that the first value of x is 2. That is, x is greater than 1. And what is the first integer that is greater than 1? That is 2. That's why we have 2 to be this. Then followed by 3, 4, 5. You don't need to write all the numbers in order to say the time. You can use these 3 dots. These 3 dots simply means that we still have numbers in between this 5 and the 19, where the last number is 19 because x is less than 20. That's why the last number is 19. These are the elements of the universal set. Then let's list out the elements of set P. Set P, x is a multiple of 3. The multiple of 3 are 3 multiplied by 1, that is 3. Then since 3 is part of the universal set, this is it. 3 multiplied by 2, 6. 3 multiplied by 3, 9. 3 multiplied by 4, 12. 3 multiplied by 5, 15. 3 multiplied by 6, that is 18. So we are going to stop here because if we multiply 3 by 7 to give us 21, and 21 is not part of the what? The universal set. That means we have to stop at 18. Then Q. Elements are x is a prime number. Prime number. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are numbers that have 2 factors, 1 and itself, or number that is divisible by 1 and itself. We are looking at the universal set. The prime numbers there that we make the element of set Q will be 2 is a prime number. Then 3, 5 is also a prime number, 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. All these numbers are divisible by 1 and itself. No any other number can divide all this number without remainder. So these are the elements of the universal set, the set P and set Q. Let's now proceed. Now, question 1. We have been asked to find P intersection Q prime. P intersection Q prime. Now looking at this, there is a clause. The clause there is the prime on top of set Q. That means we need to find Q prime first. That is the first thing. Now, what does it mean to find prime? This simply means that we have to list out all the elements that are not in set Q. That are not in set Q, but they are there in the universal set. They are not in set Q, but are there in the universal set. This simply means that if you want to expand this, that means our Q prime is the same thing as universal set minus Q. So that is the meaning of Q prime. So let's list out all the elements that are not in set Q, but are here in the universal set. They are, you will notice that 4 that is here now. 4 is there in the universal set, but not in set Q. As you can see, this is set Q. Those elements that are not in set Q now, we have 4, that means we are going to write 4. 6 is not there, you write 6. 8 is not there, you write 8. 9 is not there, you write 9. 10 is not there, then 12 is not there. 14 is not there. 15 is not there, 16 is not there, then 18 is not there. So you can see, those are the words, element of Q prime. Now, Q prime, let's now intersect it with P. What does it mean to find P intersection Q? Intersection means write out the common element. The common element between the two sets. Common element between P and Q prime. That means we are going to look at set P. We look at Q prime as well. What are the elements common to both? If you look at set P, there is 3 there. Q prime, there is no 3. That means we are not going to write that 3. 6 is in P. There is 6 in Q prime. No, yeah, yes, there is 6 in Q prime, as you can see. That means we are going to write 6 out. 9 is in P. Is there 9 in Q prime? Yes. That means we are going to write 9 out. 12 is in set P. Is there 12 in set Q prime? Yes, there is 12. That means we are going to write 12 out. 15 is in set P. Is there 15 in set Q prime? Yes, there is 15. That means we are going to write 15 out.